championship bikes, luckily. I purchased when I won them. It was a pretty cool moment winning the first Australian outright championship on the 300 KTM two-stroke, so that's one of my favourite bikes of all time, really. And then the second one I've got there is Husqvarna 501, which I won the International 6-day Enduro outright on too, so that was one I definitely had to grab and not let the team sell, and I bought that as well, so I've pretty much got all my savings in motorbikes just for trophies. And yeah, I built up another really cool gas bike, and I was going to one desert race on in Australia, all painted frames and factory engine and suspension in there, so that was pretty much like a bling bike build. Had a mate that had a painting business, so he offered to paint up the frame any colour I wanted and all the bits, so that was a pretty cool build. It definitely looked cooler than Luciano's Lamborghini. And
what colour was the frame? What colour did you paint?
Because it was gas, I like a candy red, so it was like it popped pretty good. But when you put the big tank on the front for the desert, it covered it up a bit. But yeah, I painted the swing arm like I forgot the colour. It was like a charcoal, a gloss thing, and yeah, the candy red paint definitely looked nice.
Let's try that again.
As well, you wanted to take a bite of it, and then with some race fuel in there as well, it just gets you going. You smell that in the garage too. So yeah, they're the three at the moment. We've got the rally bikes in there and a lot of beehives in there as well. That's in the garage. So sometimes when I'm spinning the honey out of the bees, they like to come in and sting me while I'm working on bikes. So they're very fun.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that if I was just sort of in my garage trying to get some stuff done and there's bees in there. I would have absolutely run for my life.
That's why I don't need to lock up the bikes. I've got them as security guards, so no one goes in when there's bees around, trust me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What are some of the scariest tricks or stunts that you guys have tried?
Probably dropping off big jeans.
Yeah, I did one massive.
Let's just rewind that one.
One time was the craziest jump I ever did in my life. I didn't want to jump, I just missed a dune. I was thinking it was flat on the other side, so I arrived super fast going up, and then I was too much motivated because I saw a helicopter, and then suddenly the dune was cut, I don't know, 10 meters or something, and then was like a big drop, and then again another one, and then flat again.
That's crazy.
When I was there, I said, it's game over, for sure. I'm out.
That's crazy.
And yeah, luckily I land super hard, but didn't crash. Like I just landed, get stuck in the next tube.
Oh my God.
Hit my helmet with the tower. I remember I had pain in my neck for the rest of the Dakar, my wrist, my knees, my back, everything, but I didn't broke, nothing. So it was quite spectacular, and I wish I get this video. I don't know, but no, yeah.
Doesn't count if it's not a video.
Yeah.
I should have pop in here and just say to the listeners, I mean, don't try any of these things at home. Like, these guys are professionals. Daniel, what's your biggest off that you've had?
Probably like that road section when I smashed the elbow. That's probably one of the scariest, but wasn't really a stunt. Like it wasn't really a small curve. But yeah, I've got a similar story like Luciano. Like in the desert in these dunes, we tried to read the terrain as fast as possible. And in the dunes, it's really hard to make up time, so you have to ride the limit. And reading the shape of the dunes is definitely the hardest thing, especially when the sun's directly above you. You have no reference, so you're risking it. You're playing Russian roulette with your life pretty much on these dunes if you're really pushing for the win of the Dakar and any other race with big dunes. So yeah, I got lost this one day, and then I lost like 15 minutes after having a really good day, and I was pretty angry, and I was pushing through these dunes. There was like 6, and they were all the same size, like same shape, so you could jump off and then you gauge a little bit more. Okay, these set looked like okay. Must have got to the 7th one, and I've just launched off it. And mid-air, you're just free falling in the air. And you look down normally because there was 6 or 7 riders in front of me that day already, so you could see the lines in front in the sand. So I looked down like over the front of the bike, and I could see there was lines there, no bodies there, so I knew everyone survived the drop because surely some people have missed it as well. And I've seen one, like, you know those chalk lines on after the murder scenes and that? And there was one of them down there. And you can see in the scene, it's just a splatter and like the helmet